Hi there, this is Amanda from Amanda and Juma Health and Yoga, and this is the other half of Juma Health and Yoga, Julie, or Jules as she's known. And Jewel and I were talking about doing something a little bit different, and something that we both like to enjoy and partake of is oats. We enjoy eating and making porridge, and Jules is a nutritionist and she knows all about oats. So no pressure, Jules, but we're here today to get the most out of your oats. So what are we doing, Jules?
So most people cook oats, but it is not necessary if you soak them for long enough. So all these oats that I'm using now, I soaked overnight for at least 7 hours.
Yeah.
And also, in soaking, it breaks down the phytic acid so that your body can gain easier access to the nutrients. And those nutrients oats are high in vitamins, nutrients, protein, and antioxidants.
So yum. So they're really good for you. And so tell us about the soaking. So did you make these two last night?
I made those two last night. And they're quite different. There's so much variety of what you can actually add.
Because see, most of the time I would cook my oats like you've done here. And that's how I do my oats every day in winter. But I don't need to. I can put them in the jar and they're kind of cooking overnight.
Sure.
Wow.
And what you could do it if you prefer them warm. Of course, you could warm it up. And if you're in a rush in the morning and you haven't got time to eat, you just take that with you.
Fantastic. So what's in here, Jill? Can we kind of have a look and taste and all that?
Yeah, sure.
So what's in this one?
So that one there has got, let me see, this one here, right. So I have used Red Tractor oats, and I haven't got the packet.
That's okay.
I soaked it in almond milk. I added maple syrup.
Almond milk.
I added walnuts. I added grated green apple, Jonathan apple.
Oh my goodness.
No, what are they called? Granny Smith apple.
Granny Smith, oh God.
And then what I added was this Jalna biodynamic yogurt. And soaked it overnight. The sweetener, as I said, in that one is maple syrup. So
that is so yummy. And did you put salt in that?
Yes, I always put salt, but always put salt earlier on.
Oh, okay.
Don't add it at the end because it will. If you add the salt earlier, it'll bring out the flavour of all the other.
Wow! Hot tip from Jill right there. Add it earlier rather than later because it'll bring out all the flavours. Yeah. I never knew that. Yeah. That is because so good.
If you add the salt later, it will be so strong in salt that you won't. It will disguise the taste.
Okay, so what about this one, Jill?
This one's. I soaked that in this Pure Harvest coconut milk. I changed everything up.
Yeah.
And as I say, we'll put
it's yellow, so it's got to have turmeric in it.
It has got turmeric in it. It's got honey, dates, and dates in it as well.
Oh my God.
And they're all,
I don't know which one's my favourite. Oh God, so good.
And that's got medjool dates.
The good ones.
The good ones. I don't use the other ones because I find that I get some sort of reaction from them because of the way they're dried. Perhaps.
So you just go for quality?
Always.
Okay.
Always. So and then this one here, I soaked it for the same period of time as the others, but I thought a lot of people like to have it warm and with fruit. So, you've got the option: blueberries,
strawberries,
banana, grated apple.
Oh, yum!
So.
And I noticed that you use this biodynamic organic whole milk yogurt. Yeah. Oh, that is just so creamy.
Yeah. Well, what happens here is too, the longer you soak it.
Ellie, we're filming at the moment.
It brings out the...
Sorry about that. That was just an ad break. We're telling someone to go away. They didn't know. We should have had filming on the door. Actually, if you want to, you can come in the film.
So now I'm distracted.
No, that's good.
So when you soak them overnight, they're just...
Do you want to have some of these?
Sure. It's just...
I've licked that spoon, but that's okay because we're related.
That's it.
So you have some of that.
They're just so creamy.
Yeah.
Another spoon here.
And
it's just so creamy.
Oh, golly.
It's quite different, isn't it? And
it's really different.
And we haven't added anything to this.
Okay.
There's no maple syrup,
there's
no anything.
Wow. See, I could eat that like that.
Yeah.
That is so good.
It's so creamy.
So creamy. And that's just because that's been soaking.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So hot tip, people. Soak your oats. Soak your oats for 7 hours or overnight.
At least. Even longer, but 7 hours you really need to...
7 hours. Add your salt early because you don't want the salt to take over, and you can add.
And soaking, of course, just helps so much with your digestion. You know,
another hot tip from the nutritionist. I'll just eat and you talk about all the good things.
and so they're just high in fibre. And also, of course, they're rich in soluble fibre, which is known to reduce the bad cholesterol.
So all round, oats are really good for you. And they taste absolutely fantastic. I think from now on I'm going to come here for my oats because hers taste a whole lot better than mine.
I think
I think the soaking.
To the soaking.
I think you're right. I'm going to try that from now on. I'm going to do it the night before.
Yeah, and it makes it so creamy. And if you don't like milky sort of, it becomes creamy without the dairy or the other.
Yeah. What are these soaking in now?
That was just water last night.
Just water.
But I did add some milk, a bit of milk just before we...
What kind of milk? The almond milk?
I would have added the almond milk to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just mix it up. But as I say, I think maybe in the notes, like there were just two I tried, but there's so many combinations. So.
Great. All right. Well, there you go. You got some really good hot tips here from Jill. And these are delicious. We're going to turn the camera off and finish eating the oats that Jill prepared earlier. And thanks very much for watching. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and maybe share it. And if you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you. Thanks for watching. Bye.